welcome back to Red Dirt Resale. In this video here, we're going to talk about the power of selling furniture or reselling furniture, since that's what we're doing, is reselling either new or used, slightly used, extremely used, antique, all those kind of items. But a lot of people, they want to sell smalls. You know, smalls are light, they're easy to move. So a lot of people, like, these are booths here at the thrift store that people rent. And a lot of people, they want to sell smalls. That same thing at the flea market. A lot of people only want to deal with smalls. And same thing at the selling online and everything. A lot of people, they only want to deal with smalls because it's tough to ship items and things like that. But if that's the route you want to go, that's fine. But I've seen a lot of people that, all right, I run all these booths to everyone, so I get to see everyone sells. This really helps me a lot. Kind of like, like Amazon, they get to see everybody sells. They get to see what's selling. And a lot of times they'll kind of undercut their sellers. Once they see an item's really hot, if they don't have it, they'll go and get a bunch of it and they'll undercut everyone. And, a lot of people, whether that's wrong or right, I'm not going to talk about that, but that's the advantage that they have, because they can see all the metrics. They can see all the numbers, from every single angle that you can't see. And same thing here, I get to see everyone sell. So all the different booths, I get to see who does good, who doesn't do good. Plus, I've been selling stuff myself for a long time, and we sell everything. We buy all these storage units and we sell everything from the tiniest item to the big item. There's nothing that I ever say, we don't sell that, I'm just gonna take it to the dump, I'm just gonna give it away. We sell it all. And furniture, some people, they really miss out because they don't sell furniture. I know people that buy storage units that they don't sell the furniture. They practically give it away to other people, throw it away, or they look for people that, look for units, not people, look for units that don't have much furniture in it, that are mostly boxes. Even though sometimes you can get full, it'll be all boxes in the front and you get to the back and it's furniture. But furniture is awesome. Furniture can be huge chunks at a time of money. Instead of, for instance, over here, say you're selling stuff $1 to $5, maybe even $10. Okay, if you're selling on average $5, you sell a bedroom set for $500. You're selling items over here for on average $5. So you have to sell how many? You've got to sell at $5. You've got to sell 100 items equal the $500 mark. So you can sell a lot of bulk, a lot of quantity in small items, but you got to consistently, over and over, you got to sell 100 items to equal that one item. Even though you might say, yes, but these are easier to move, they're lighter and all that. That might be true, but it can get difficult sometimes if you don't have the right small items to sell that volume all the time. And furniture, you're looking at, $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 a pop, sometimes even more, sometimes in the thousands of dollars. Now, yeah, you got to have space. A lot of people, I don't have the space. Like I said, if you're just 100% against furniture, then so be it. But there's always, if you have a garage, you can put stuff in the garage and you can pack it in there pretty tight and whatever. I've known people that have storage units. They rent a storage unit, they have their furniture in there and they sell it out of there. I've known people that all they do is sell furniture, like it used to be Craigslist, now Marketplace. They just sell it out of a storage unit. They get sectionals and stuff like that. And not even out of storage units, literally buy them from someone else on Marketplace. Say someone that's they're trying to get it out of the way for a quick sell, so they buy it for $150. And it's like, hey, I can get $400 or $500 for this thing. It might take me a week or two, but that's pretty good. You buy it for $150, you sell it for $400, that's $250. And if you repeat that over and over again, many times, several times a month or even several times a week, that adds up really quick. If you have a store and you're not selling furniture, as a resale business, it's, a little bit, you do what you want to do, but to me, that's crazy. Furniture draws the people in. Even if they don't buy it necessarily every time, they know that you have it and they're going to come looking for it. A lot of people, they love to just come in and just look at the furniture, whether they ever buy it or not. And then one day, all of a sudden, sometimes it's like a year or two later, never seen them buy anything big, and then bam, they buy something big because they're always in here checking out the furniture and they're looking for a certain kind of bedroom set. And they finally, pull the trigger. What kind of furniture sells? Bedroom sets sell and living room sets sell. Those are the two easiest things. You can sell bedroom sets and living room sets all day, every day. And, and actually one of the easiest, you wouldn't think so, but a king size bedroom set is so easy to sell, even though it's going to be bigger and you can charge way more money for it because it costs way more money at the store. They're so easy to sell, but it's because they're so expensive at the store. And if you're giving them a bargain, just the mattress alone on a king size sometimes is thousands of dollars. So if you have a decent mattress, a bed, and some other pieces, so like for instance right here, okay, a week ago I had the Michael Amini set right here for $3,500. We sold that. We set this setup right here. We put how much do we have on this one? $395. We sold this in a couple of days. This is sold waiting to be picked up. Right here, what did I have here? I had something before, I don't remember, but on Saturday, today's Monday, we were closed on Sunday. So on Saturday, I put a actually a dining set with a buffet and a little hutch on it, $295. I sold that the same day. Over here, right here, last week, I had another bedroom set, $295. I sold it within just a couple of days. Right here, I had a cheaper bedroom set, $150. They just came and got it today. I sold that last week. So you can see it's like bam, bam, bam. You're selling furniture like crazy. I've got a big giant broil set that I got a unit. I'm gonna bring first thing in the morning. We're gonna set this thing up there. It'll probably sell quick because it's king size. It's got a lot of pieces. It's broil, it's nice, and it has a beautiful, nice, clean Serta mattress with it, which is unusual, but that's gonna make that thing sell quick because that mattress is, you know, a few $1,000s if you went and bought it retail. So that thing's gonna sell quick, and it's gonna be, I don't know until we get it out, somewhere between $500 and $1,000. And I guarantee you by the end of the week, it'll be sold. I'd be shocked if come the end of the day, Saturday, the end of this week, that it's still here. I'd really be surprised. Even if it is, it'll sell pretty quickly here. You know, I'd say a week and a half tops, but I'd be shocked if it was still here at the end of the week. So furniture sells over and over again. I mean, large chunks of money. If you're not selling furniture, then, you know, if you're not interested, then so be it. But if you're trying to figure out how to get more sales, how to, you know, get your average ticket up there, how to, you know, more volume as far as, not volume as far as selling more stuff, but get your money volume up, then furniture is the way to go. But you don't want to have just furniture. Yeah, you want to have everything. You want to sell the small stuff, and you want to sell the furniture. And all throughout the store, we got little stuff and we got furniture scattered around all throughout the store. And we got all different vendors that bring stuff, and then we have our own stuff, and some of them have furniture, some of them don't. And most of the ones that that do the best have some furniture, and or they have a knack for, you know, and they really keep their booth packed with a lot of stuff, and they just sell in volume. But you gotta, to get that volume, you gotta be consistent, and you gotta work hard. Furniture is hard because yes, it's heavy and everything and moving around, and you gotta put it together and all that stuff. But small stuff, to consistently make money week after week, month after month, year after year, you gotta sell a lot of volume. So it's gonna be a lot of work too. So furniture is, in my opinion, a way to, you know, get more bang for your buck, get some, you know, bigger sales. Because just imagine you have a day where it's busy and you sell a ton of little stuff, you know, a huge volume of little stuff. And then you're like, bam, a $500 piece of furniture, $300 piece of furniture, $200 piece of furniture. So you add that to all your volume, and then it's like, because I've seen some people with booths that it's like they have some big ticket items and on the small, and they'll have some awesome weeks. And the people that only have little stuff, they'll have good weeks, but they'll have when we have like a slow week, you know, the traffic's a little bit down, their sales will be way down, and they don't have that big ticket item to kind of save them and pull them up. But just think, if your booth rent is $100 and you've got an item in there that's $200, an item that's $100, and then an item that's $250, you sell any of those items and you're at least making your booth rent on one item. Otherwise, like I said, you got to sell a large volume of stuff to get to that point. And yes, you can sell furniture on eBay. You can sell furniture on Marketplace. People think you can't sell furniture on eBay, but you just do it local pickup. You don't have to ship it. And people will drive. If it's nice stuff, people will drive a long ways. I've had people come from way, way other parts of the country for furniture. You would be surprised. And because sometimes, I mean, I've just had them drive that far. Sometimes they're like, hey, I'm a truck driver and I'm going to be passing close by there. I can pick it up. All kinds of crazy stuff like that. So you can sell it on eBay, local pickup only. And like me, you know, I'm close to the Atlanta area, so if it's on their local pickup only, I got everybody in the Atlanta area, across North Georgia, up into Tennessee, into Chattanooga, over into Alabama, and a lot of y'all are probably in the same boat where within a 100-mile radius of you, you have several small towns to medium cities, or even, you know, a big city or two to pull from. So it can happen on eBay too. But that's just my view. Furniture is a very, if you're going to do the resale business, if you're going to do storage auctions, then furniture is a very important thing. And if you're not selling it, you're missing out. And, you know, if you're buying units and they have furniture and you're just giving away or selling it for pennies on the dollar, you're really missing out. I mean, if you're going to get that furniture, you need to come up with a way to sell it. And if you're going to buy storage units and try to act like you're not going to get furniture, it's very difficult, because like I said, even when you think you're just getting all boxes, so many times there ends up being furniture. I've gotten units before where I thought it was going to be a furniture unit, turned out to be a box unit, or vice versa. I thought I was getting a box unit, turns out it ended up being a furniture unit. You start moving stuff around, especially on these big units, and it's like, oh, there was 20 boxes here in the front, and then there's like a whole house full of furniture behind it. But it turns out good sometimes once you do the work getting it here, get it set up. You know, sometimes it's easy money. You get the 1 bedroom set up, $500, you know, within a day or two, versus having to sell $105 items. But there's always, you can get into high-end smalls and all that. There's a million ways to do it, but I'm just talking about furniture right now and the power of furniture and in the resale business. And also kind of lump in there appliances too. We sell appliances. You get a lot of washers and dryers and refrigerators and storage units, and there's so many of them out there at yard sales and everything that are cheap sometimes. I've seen so many washers and dryers like $100 for a set. Pretty much any washer and dryer you can get $200 for the set minimum, sometimes way more. So appliances, that's another big ticket item, and you can sell them over and over. People's washers and dryers are always going out. The refrigerators are always going out. Whatever the appliance is. Oh, and another one. This is if you can get your hands on chest freezers. Some of those, they're pretty easy to move and light and not bad. Chest freezers, I mean, literally, sometimes it's like, if we had tractor trailers pulling in here with chest freezers, it seems like we could sell every one of them every week. That's just how they're one of the easiest things to sell. Easier than bedroom sets, easier than the washer and dryer, all that stuff. Chest freezers. So if you get a, you know, a way to get chest freezers, however that might be, if you know a way to get them, if you can do it, yes, they sell very well, very quick, very easy. You can get close to retail sometimes for a new one. I mean, they're just that easy to sell for whatever reason. But that's going to be pretty much it for that video. You know, take it or leave it. If you'd want to just do the small stuff, that's fine. But furniture is a major opportunity that some of you might, you know, want to think about taking advantage of, because it's really helped me in the resale business, you know, many times. It's you know, been huge and really helped me have some big days and helped me you know, get your income, your profit, all that stuff the store sells, you know, really pump them up big time. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Everything about the resale business, and of course the ones everybody likes, all those storage auction videos will be coming soon. Have a good one.